Girl, hey, it's your girl Nesca, and welcome back to my channel. So y'all, we in the kitchen, so you already know what that means. So we're gonna cook up something. Okay, this recipe is called meatball stew. Put some potatoes, okay? So I already have my potatoes already cut up. Just cut them up because I just really decided whether or not if I want to put some potatoes in it. But you know, I've seen a couple videos on TikTok, of course, that with the potatoes in it, and that's why I come up with this here recipe is on TikTok like always. Y'all already know. So right here I already have my ground beef and I got me some pork sausages in here. So mine's would be kind of like an Italian type of dish because of the fact that I got some pork sausages in here and ground beef as well. So I'm just making just a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put some grease off into this here pot here. We're gonna let that heat up a little bit, and while that's heating up, I'm gonna go ahead and season my um meat here, which I did season my crackers. I got onion powder, garlic powder, and I got some Italian seasoning off inside of this. But I'm gonna go ahead and put my gloves on. Then I'm gonna season this meat right on up. Yeah, I'm so excited. I hope I do this right. Yeah, I really hope I do this right. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix both meats up together like that. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of my crackers in here, my seasoned crackers. So I want to get that good and together, and then I want to add me a few onions in it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and crack my egg. It's just like you're making a meatloaf or whatever. So yeah, let me see. Do I need to add anything else? So I'm gonna go ahead and add me some regular Cajun seasoning. Okay, so then I'm gonna add a little bit of slap your mama on it, just a little bit, just to give it a kick. Okay, so and then I'm gonna take this spoon right here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this egg mixed through here. Ooh, that smells good. Oh, it smells good. Cut that eye down a little bit because I don't want it to cook too fast because I got to put my meatballs in here. And I'm going to show you guys as I go. I'm going to go ahead and get this here all mixed up real good, and then I'll be back. Okay, now that I got everything mixed up into this little ball here, so I'm going to go ahead and start making some little mini balls. Some mini meatballs. Well, guess I'll give them a good size, and then I'm just going to fry the meatballs on every side, and then I'm gonna take them out, and then we're gonna start the liquid part of the process of making this. Okay, and then while I was mixing this here together, I did add some more black pepper into this mix. So let me show you guys how it look. This is how it look, just like that. So I'm placing them in there, and you want, and from looking at a TikTok, you want it to stay on one side till it get fully brown, like me. So yeah. So I'm gonna make my meatballs. I'm gonna get this good and full. This put as many as I can into this little pot here. I personally had put some Worcestershire sauce in it, but I can put it in once I get the boiling everything up. It's never too late to put in a seasoning. So right now I got 4 meatballs going. So it look like I might be having 6 or 7, the way that it's looking. No, it's gonna be 6. Yep, there goes. 6. Whew, that's messy. See, I got my 6 meatballs in here. So we're gonna go ahead and let that cook. Okay, I'm gonna spread these out. And then let these cook a little bit. And then before they get done, I'll bring them back to you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this mess up that I made over here. Okay, y'all, as you can see, they are getting brown. This is just one side, but I want to brown all around the meatball. And then once I get those done, then I'll be back with the next step, okay? Okay, y'all, so now my meatball is done on all sides. So now I'm gonna go ahead and place them in this pan right here. See how they look? So yeah, I'm just gonna place them in this pan. Trying to stay in the camera so you guys can see me because I got my camera, my phone in a different angle this time. So I'm gonna let them sit in there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish what I got going on over here. Okay, so next I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of my onions off into this and let them cook. And next I'm gonna add me some minced garlic. I keep forgetting about this here garlic right here. I keep forgetting about it. My garlic paste. I keep forgetting about it, so I'm gonna add a little bit of that in there. Okay, I can't never have enough garlic, y'all. Ooh, that smells good. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of my seasoning. I'm gonna turn that down because it's popping me. A little bit of seasoning. That was some slap your mama. Some salt. Bring it over here. Some black pepper. Some garlic powder. Some onion powder. And then I'm gonna add some smoked paprika in mine. Yeah. That should do it for now. So I'm gonna let these mix up a little. I'm gonna get this stirred up real good. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add my beef broth and my chicken broth because I got both of them in here mixed. Yeah, and I do have half a chicken and half a beef in this cup. So I'm gonna turn this eye back up and let it cook a little bit. And I do want to add me some Italian seasoning in it, cause to me I feel like it's a Italian dish. You know, that's how I feel. So, and then I'm gonna add a little parsley too. Ooh. I'm gonna have to go get some more. It's stuck. Ooh, that should be way more than enough. Okay, can y'all see how it look? Cause it's gonna look like a gravy. That looks good, and it's supposed to be brown like this here, cause it's just like some gravy over some hamburger meat. You know how you make the hamburger meat and then you add some gravy on top of it. This basically what this is. You just your meat is just in the form of a ball, you know, instead of a patty. So I'm gonna go ahead and add me a little bit of Worcester sauce. You know, when you're making a recipe, you can add whatever you want, whatever you like. That's the only way to, I think you should do it if you making a recipe. Just add what you like. Cause see, I didn't add no bell pepper, no none of that. Cause I just like onion, and I like a green onion as well. But the bell peppers and all that, I ain't no big fan of it, so I don't add it into it. And to me, I feel like mine still be good. And I do got my rice over here cooking in my rice cooker. So we're gonna speed this up a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add my roux. See how black it is? Black, just like me. Yee. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that. See how it look? See how it look, y'all? I think I'm gonna add some more of that. Well, matter of fact, I'm just gonna add all of it because I really didn't make that much of it, as you can see. Because I want mine to get thickened up just like old gravy would. Mm, smell good, but I feel like I need some more black pepper though. I don't know. I love me some black pepper. I'm turn that eye down. That's cooking too fast. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add my bay leaf. Nothing left behind. My potatoes are already washed and I got them off inside of some water. But I'm gonna go ahead and rinse that water off of it because I'm gonna be getting ready to add these in a minute. And so I want this to get thick before I start adding in my potatoes and my meat. So if your meat didn't get all the way done, it's gonna get done once you put it in here. Cause I'm gonna let mine cook like 25, 30 minutes because I'm waiting on some mail anyway. So I'm slow rolling this here recipe. So yeah. So I want mine to get good and thick. So I'm gonna let this here cook a little bit. And then right before I get ready to put my potatoes in, I'll be back. Okay, so it's done got its boil on. So this is how it's looking. I did add a little bit more water to it because I didn't add no water at all because I had just added chicken broth and beef broth. So I just added a little water to it. So it thinned it out a little bit more. So it's kind of thickening back up like it was. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and add my potatoes in it. They are washed and clean. So there go my potatoes. So I'm gonna let my potatoes cook a little bit, and then I'm gonna add my meatballs in here. I'm gonna let these cook for about 5 minutes by themselves. I'm gonna let the potatoes cook long enough until I get my cornbread on. That was my stove beeping, letting me know that it's hot, it is ready to go. So I'm gonna let that cook long enough till I get my cornbread done. And once I get my cornbread on, then I'll be back to put my meatballs in, and then just let that cook. And then we're gonna plate it up and we're gonna eat. You feel me? Cause my rice is doing its thing over there. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so now I got my cornbread on. So this is how this is looking with my potatoes in it, just like this. It's just like a gravy. My potatoes still hard, but you know I'm gonna let them cook a little bit more. And then now I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna turn this eye down. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add my meatballs into it. And then I'm gonna let that cook down. You know, I'm gonna let it cook on medium right now. So after I put my meatballs in, I'm just gonna let it cook on medium. Ooh, I'm just wasting stuff, but I'm gonna have to clean it up because I cannot stand no nasty kitchen. But this is how it look, y'all, before it all get done. So I might just add just a little bit more water, and then when it get done, well, right before it get done, I'm gonna bring it back to you guys and show you guys how it look before I plate it up and take a bite. Then I gotta wait on my cornbread anyway. So yeah, that's looking really good, just like I like it, dark like me. And so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wash these few little dishes that I got. Let this cook so everything can get done at the same time. Okay, you guys, so everything is just about done. I thought my rice was cooking, cause you know I boil it a little bit and then I rinse it off. I rinse it off and then I boil it and then I rinse that first boil off and then start the second boil, and I thought I had turned the cooker on and it was just warming up, but the rice is pretty much done. But I do want some of that water to boil some of that water out of it. But my meat stew over here is looking good over here. So, and like I said, I was gonna put it into this here little aluminum pan. And my bread is done, just came out of the oven. I got 4 little muffin breads, but I'm gonna go ahead and add my meat into this because I want to go ahead and wash my dishes since finish washing my dishes since my rice is not done. I want to show you how this look. Can y'all see? Ooh, I did cut one of them in half. I hadn't tasted nothing yet. Ooh, now I wish I would have made some more potatoes. They look good. You hear me? Shoot. This is how it look, y'all. Amazing. But y'all will get a better look at it. Y'all, yeah. Ooh, it looks so good. Can't wait. So I'm gonna set that there. And then I'm gonna let my cornbread, and I did take my bay leaf out. So I'm gonna let my cornbread cool off a little bit before I try to take one of them out. Like I did the other night. I broke that sucker to pieces, honey. So yeah, my rice is getting there. The water about cooked out. So let that cook a little bit more, down a little bit more, and then once that rice get to where I like it, I'm gonna plate it up, and then I'll be back because I already done showed you guys how that look. It looks so good. I am back, so I'm gonna get ready to plate it up. I already have my rice, my 2 pieces of cornbread. So I'm gonna go ahead and get me some potatoes first. I'm gonna make sure I get all my potatoes. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this liquid and pour it back in the pot and cook me some more potatoes. I hadn't even tried it and I'm already thinking I'm gonna like it. I'm making a mess too. I gotta clean that up. I want all my potatoes. Piece of meat. Yep. One more piece of meat. And then we're gonna drizzle a little bit that gravy on top of that rice. You feel me? And then we're gonna go ahead and add our cornbread. This is how it look. This is the final results. Before I bust into it. Yes. Let me get some salt and pepper just in case. Okay. So let's get into it. Let me try a piece of meat first. Ooh, it was easy to get into. Glad it wasn't tough and whatnot. So y'all, smoking
Figure I'm gonna need some black pepper on the rice. Cause I didn't put nothing on this rice. I just cooked it, washed it and cooked it, and washed it and cooked it. It tastes good with the potatoes with it. I wasn't thinking it was gonna be good that way. I sure wasn't thinking it was gonna be good with the potato. It's good, but it's hot from heat. I'm telling you, that potato give it a better taste. It's different, something I never had before. I'm telling you, that black pepper, I said that black pepper. Them potatoes can definitely hold some heat. I'm telling you, everything else cooled down, but every time I get one of them potatoes, it be about to burn me alive. Yeah, that's good. This is good. See, my meatballs got good and done. That potato gave it a good taste. I must say this was pretty good. Meatball stew. It was pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this on up. I just wanted to bring this here recipe in to you guys and try it, because I definitely wanted to try it. I was like, well, if I'm gonna cook it, I might as well do a video, you know. So yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Checking out this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you'll know each and every time that I upload a video. So yeah, I see you guys in the next one. So bye.